the online class from the Govishta High School. Today we will discuss about the respiration versus combustion. Yes. Comparison of respiration and photosynthesis. Yes. Or photosynthesis and respiration. Already we must study in the previous chapter also, at the beginning of this chapter also. Photosynthesis is the important life process in which simple substances are combined to forming the complex food substances. Yes, what is the equation of the photosynthesis? 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. Yes. Sunlight, chlorophyll. Yes. So, what is the equation of the photosynthesis? Yes. What is the photosynthesis? The process in which carbohydrates are formed from the carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight with the help of chloroplast is called as a photosynthesis. Yes, in the process of photosynthesis, simple substances like carbon dioxide, water to forming as a complex organic substances like glucose. Yes. So that's why it is the anabolic process, anabolism. Yes. What is the anabolism? The process in which simple substances are combined to forming as a complex substances is called as a anabolism. Yes, what is the anabolism? Simple substances are combined to forming as a complex substances. Simple substances are combined to forming the complex substances is called as a anabolism. So, anabolism is also known as a constructive process. Anabolism is also known as a constructive process. Anabolism or a constructive process. Yes. Next, respiration. What is respiration? Oxidation of food substances to CO2 and water is called as a respiration. Yes. What is the equation of the respiration? C6H12O6 plus 6O2 gives rise to 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus 686 kilocalories of energy. Yes. You will observe this respiration in which complex substances are breaking down into simple substances. That's why it is called as a catabolism. Respiration is also known as a catabolism. Why the respiration is called as a catabolism? During the process of respiration, complex substances are breaking down into simple substances. That's why it is also known as a catabolism or a destructive process. Yes. Destructive process. Yes. Respiration is a destructive process or a catabolic process. What is the catabolism? The process in which complex substances are breaking down into simple substances is called as a catabolism. Yes. So, photosynthesis is the anabolic process and respiration is the catabolic process. If you will observe that carefully, there is a relationship between the photosynthesis and respiration. How can you say that there is a relationship or interlink between the photosynthesis and respiration? Look here, what are the reactants of photosynthesis the raw materials of food? Yes, look here. What are the raw materials of respiration? Glucose and oxygen. Look here. What are the products of photosynthesis? Glucose and oxygen. What are the products of respiration? Carbon dioxide and water. So, the raw materials of photosynthesis are products in a respiration. The raw materials of respiration are products in the photosynthesis. That means photosynthesis depend upon respiration for its raw materials. At the same time, respiration also depend upon photosynthesis for its raw materials. Respiration, photosynthesis is depend upon respiration for its raw materials. At the same time, respiration also depend upon photosynthesis for its raw materials. By this we can say that there is a interlink between the photosynthesis and respiration, or respiration and photosynthesis are together depend upon to each other. Okay? Now we will discuss what are the main differences between the photosynthesis and respiration. What are the differences? Yes. We have to say first point, definition. What is the photosynthesis? The process in which carbohydrates are formed from the carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight with the help of chloroplast is called a photosynthesis. So, first point we can say the definition. Respiration also. Oxidation of food substances to CO2, water, and releases the energy is called as a respiration. Yes. So, definition, first point. Second point. Yes. Here also definition. Definition of respiration. Here also definition as a first point. Second point. Photosynthesis. It occurs in all green plants and some photosynthetic bacteria. Photosynthesis is occurs in all green plants, some photosynthetic bacteria. Respiration. Yes, respiration occurs in all living organisms. Yes, all living organisms. Yes. Photosynthesis occurs only in all green plants and some photosynthetic bacteria. Respiration is occurs in all the living organisms. Okay. Next, photosynthesis. It takes place only in the presence of light. Photosynthesis takes place only in the presence of light. But respiration, which takes place throughout the day, means during the day and night. During the day and night. Respiration takes place during the throughout the day, means during the day and night. Next point. Yes. Respiration. Respiration is occurs in only few plant cells. Yes. Respiration takes place only. Yes, takes place only few plant cells. Yes. Not all plant cells. Plant cells present in the leaf or younger stems or the part of the plants which are green in color. Cells in the green parts of plants only performing the photosynthesis. That's why photosynthesis takes place only in few plant cells. But respiration, it takes place all the cells in the living organisms. All the cells in the living organisms. Next one. Photosynthesis. It occurs chloroplast of plant cell. Chloroplast of plant cell. That's why what is the main site for the respiration? chloroplast. Photosynthesis occurs only chloroplast of a plant cell. But respiration, aerobic respiration, yes, aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration takes place. Aerobic respiration takes place both in cytoplasm and mitochondria. Cytoplasm and mitochondria. Yes. Photosynthesis takes place only in the chloroplast. Respiration, aerobic respiration takes place in cytoplasm and mitochondria. Cytoplasm and mitochondria. Yes. Next point. Yes. In the photosynthesis of carbon dioxide, raw materials of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide and water are the raw materials of photosynthesis. Yes, in the respiration, what are the raw materials? Glucose and oxygen are the raw materials of respiration. The raw materials of photosynthesis are carbon dioxide and water. So the raw materials of respiration are glucose and oxygen. Yes, next point. Yes. In the photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is used and oxygen is released. In the photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is used and oxygen is released. But in the respiration, oxygen is used, carbon dioxide is released. In the respiration, oxygen is used, carbon dioxide is released. Yes. Next up. Yes. Next point. In photosynthesis, which is at the weight of body of an organism, due to the photosynthesis, plant mass is increased while glucose is synthesized. So photosynthesis is add the body weight of an organism. Yes, body weight of an organism. Yes, means which is increases the body weight of an organism. But respiration is decreases the body weight of an organism. Yes, body weight of an organism. Photosynthesis is increases the body weight of an organism. Respiration is decreases the body weight of an organism. Yes. In photosynthesis, ATP is formed. ATP is formed by using sunlight. So generally, how the ATP is formed? ADP is added with one inorganic phosphate to forming the ATP. This is called as a phosphorylation. What is the phosphorylation? Addition of one inorganic phosphate to ADP to forming the ATP is called as a phosphorylation. Yes, in the photosynthesis, whatever phosphorylation is there by using light. That's why it is called as a photophosphorylation. During the photosynthesis, ATP is formed by using the light. So it is called as a photophosphorylation. In the respiration, ATP is formed In the respiration, ATP is formed by using the oxygen. That's why it is called as a oxidative phosphorylation. Yes. In the photosynthesis, NADP is reduced to NADPH. NADP is reduced to NADPH by using the hydrogens of water molecule. Using the hydrogens of water molecule. In the photosynthesis, NADP is reduced to NADPH by using the hydrogens of water molecule. But in the respiration, NAD is reduced to NADH2. NAD is reduced to NADH2 by using the hydrogens of glucose. By using the hydrogens of glucose. In the photosynthesis, NADP is reduced to NADPH2 by using the hydrogens of water molecule. In the respiration, NADH is formed by using the hydrogens of carbohydrate, means glucose. Yes. In photosynthesis, ATP and NADPH, these two are used for the synthesis of organic compound. In the photosynthesis, ATP, NADPH are used for the synthesis of organic compound. But in the respiration, ATP and NADH are available for the cellular activities. Next point, this photosynthesis is the anabolic process. Respiration is the catabolic process. Yes. Next, the equation of photosynthesis: 6CO2 plus 12H2O, sunlight, chlorophyll gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. The equation of respiration is C6H12O6 plus 6O2 gives rise to 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus 686 kilocalories of energy. So, in this way, we are able to write more than 10 points differences between the respiration and photosynthesis. And sometimes they will ask, instead of this, what are the differences between photosynthesis and respiration? They will do another question. What is that? What are the differences between the anabolism and catabolism? Photosynthesis is anabolism. Respiration is catabolism. So, in this way, it is also important question. How do you differentiate the photosynthesis and respiration? Or what are the differences between the anabolism and